So what is metacognition? Well, anytime you put the word meta on something, it's thinking it's about that. Meta means about. So going back to what we talked this from this image from the last unit. So we got Sarah reading here, but then again we asked what's on her mind at the same time. Well, she's thinking about her own thinking, and so metacognition is our knowledge about our own thinking processes. And so she's got different thoughts going on in her head while she's trying to work on this. And that's not necessarily a distraction all the time. Sometimes metacognition can be a really good thing and can be really helpful for a student. So metacognition, so it's higher order knowledge about your own thinking. And so we can use this knowledge to manage your thinking processes. So things like deciding where you need to pay the most attention, evaluating how well you're doing, thinking about your goals and what you're trying to get done. So it can use all the different types of knowledge. Three important skills about this. So planning, monitoring, and evaluating. A lot of the times, maybe you just go about and do your work without actually doing any planning or monitoring or evaluating. But if you would start to really be a little bit more strategic about what you're doing, I think, and most students find that they can do a little bit better and work smarter about things. And so, but metacognition, when it is a developed thing, and so it starts to begin to develop around age 5 to 7, and it seems to go up and improve as students get older. And it seems to be kind of a biological thing somewhat as their working memory improves and stuff like that. But they can help a lot of students who have trouble in school to do better. So for younger students, it's all about just looking into their own thinking and setting goals, evaluating things, and sometimes maybe even having a guide. And then you can even do this with young kids. Like, so what did you learn about yourself, or what did you learn that you can do? And older strategies, they use this KWL strategy. So what I already know about this, what I want to know, and then what have I learned? Those are known as metacognitive types of strategies. For older students, for you, putting questions into lessons, kind of like what we do for our class, in which we have to ask these questions about how you're doing things. And you're kind of doing this a little bit in your Make It Stick projects that you guys have been working on. What are some of my strengths and weaknesses? How can I get myself to work harder to do better? How are my strategies working? And how can I focus on what's the most important? So these are some strategies, some ideas that, because if you really seriously start trying to take this on, I think you'll find that you can improve how you're doing things. And so metacognition can be a really important first step to really start thinking about your own learning strategies and about how well you're doing. And I've tried to get you started that by this first Make It Stick assignment. And so hopefully, as we go through the other ones, you'll even get better at this. And so the next video, we'll talk about learning strategies and get a little bit deeper into that.